Hello, friends, and welcome to tonight's reading. I'm so excited to see you tonight, and it's a special week. Some of our friends have already started school, some of our friends will be starting school in a couple of days. So, I wore my snuggly nice pajamas. These are the pajamas I'm going to be snuggling in all month long. Maybe you have on your pajamas. Maybe you're practicing your bedtime for when school starts. But tonight we are going to read NaTasha Wing's The Night Before First Grade and NaTasha Wing's The Night Before Kindergarten. Wow, these should be some interesting books. And the author of the book writes the words, and the illustrator of the book draws the pictures. So let's start with The Night Before Kindergarten. I wonder what this is about. 'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared. They tossed and they turned about in their beds, while visions of school supplies danced in their heads. Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. In the morning it came, school starts today. Will the teacher be nice? Will they still get to play? Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. Kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow, let us hold your bears and blankies for now." The parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be A-OK." The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps, but where were the beds for mid-morning naps? They colored and painted and played Simon Says, then tumbled and skipped and stood on their heads. They sang silly songs from beginning to end. Within just a minute, each kid had a friend. The children were happy. They loved Miss Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise. When what to her wondering eyes should appear but sad moms and dads who were holding back tears, their noses so sniffly, their eyes red and white. This was the saddest goodbye Miss Sunrise had seen yet. She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug, then sat them away after one final hug. The children all waved from the door of the school. "Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool." The end. 'Twas the night before kindergarten. Now that was a lovely book. I hope you're ready for the first day of school, even if it's not kindergarten or even if it's not first grade. But let's read about the night before first grade. Let's see if it's similar to the night before kindergarten. 'Twas the night before first grade. I kissed my dog Clover. School's starting tomorrow because summer is over. Into my backpack went markers and pens. I hung my new outfit. It matched my friend Jen's. I spoke not a word, but went straight to the shelf and filled up my lunchbox. I made lunch myself. I can't wait to see Jenny, I told my big brother. I hope that our desks are right next to each other. That night I was nestled all snug in my bed, while visions of jungle gyms danced in my head. The next day at breakfast, Dad made such a fuss. What a big girl you are to be taking the bus. Hurry, Penny, said Mom as it turned down our street. Over here, shouted Jenny. I saved you a seat. At school, kindergartners stood outside in the hall. They all looked so young. Were we ever that small? While they clung to their parents, we hugged Miss Sunrise. You two grew so tall, she said with surprise. Ding, rang the school bell. We made such a clatter as we raced to our classrooms. Then Jen said, "What's the matter?" The principal told us that some changes were made. We have some new students, so we split the first grade. Hi, Penny, said my teacher. You're in here with me. But yipes, Jenny wasn't. She was in room 33. We waved goodbye, Sally, and said, see you later. I had to be brave because I'm a first grader. Soon we sat in a circle and we each said our name. Then we played 20 questions and I won the game. Mr. Barr is so funny. He tells jokes and juggles. And our class pet's so cute. It's a bunny named Snuggles. I knew most of the kids, except just a few. So I went and said hi to a girl who was new. We sat side by side and made pictures with noodles. We laughed when we saw we both made noodle poodles. We both have pet turtles and love turquoise blue, and pistachio ice cream is her favorite too. I can't wait till you meet my best friend at lunch. I just know that you'll both like each other a bunch. The lunchroom was buzzing, so busy and loud. We sat down at a table. Was Jen in this crowd? When what to my wondering eyes, there in line, was Jen with the new friend who looked just like mine. Their eyes, how they twinkled behind matching frames. They had curly ponytails, and they had rhyming names. I'm Tina. I'm Gina. Our new friends were twins, and those schools just begun. I know first grade will be twice as much fun. The end. Wow, twins. I know some special twins. Well, the night before first grade and the night before kindergarten. Those were pretty cool books, NaTasha Wing. And I hope you enjoyed them as well. And I hope you enjoy your first day of school. I'm sure it will be so much fun. Be safe. Wash your hands. Smile. And if you're a little nervous, it's okay. It's okay to tell your teacher, and it's okay to tell your parents. It's so good to see you this evening, and I can't wait to see you soon. And I'll see you then.